Hey everyone, this is the MPCA Dream Team Hangout number 12. This is amazing. We've got a amazing cast tonight, and we're really pumped up because we get to meet new people, find out about their journeys, and this is what it's all about, guys. So if you guys haven't tuned in before, this is the MPCA Dream Team number 12, actually our 12th one that we've done it. But, right, this is, my name's NG Gavin. I'm an Aussie. I'm living in Thailand, and I've been here for about 10, 12 months now. But, you guys don't want to know about me. You want to hear about the people on the panel because we've got a star-studded lineup today. So, we're just going to go from left to right. So, you guys, Casey, how are you going today? How's your day been?
Doing pretty good so far. Only been up for about an hour, so take that for what you will.
Awesome. Yeah, where are you from? Where are you calling from, man?
I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. So it's only 6 a.m. here, 6:07. So
Cool. Awesome. So thanks for jumping on board as you always do, mate. Appreciate that. And another familiar face, everyone knows Grandpa. How are you going today, Grandpa?
Hey, I'm great. I got my wife's kitchen shelves all fixed, and I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook. You guys you're doing the work you got to listen to the Happy Wife, Happy Life, right? Awesome. Well, thanks for jumping on board, Dennis. And we've got a first power couple here. All right, this is Toya and Lou, even though they're known as Lou and Toya. How you going, guys?
Hey, Gavin!
You guys are pumped up and crazy. It's good to finally meet you.
What was that?
What was that?
I said it's good to sorry about my Australian accent. It's good to finally meet you guys.
Yeah, it's good to be on here and finally see all of you guys.
We are a huge fan of Grandpa, NG Gavin, Steve from China. What? You guys are like superstars to us. We're like huge fans.
Awesome. Well, you know what? You are very popular yourselves, guys, and we are very happy to have you on board. So thanks for jumping on board. And I'll get back to you guys soon, okay? Ontario, how are you today? Thanks for jumping on board, my friend.
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. I'm glad to be here with the MPCA family from all over the world and looking to share this passion with you guys. So I'm enjoying the ride here, and I'm actually in Oklahoma. It's about same time as Texas, so about 6:09 a.m.
Yeah.
So just getting the day started, but I'm excited.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on board. And Ontario, and he's guys. I was involved in another business with Ontario. We're still doing that, but the guy's a beast in MLM and affiliate marketing. So yeah, really. Thank you very much for coming on board.
Definitely.
Learn a lot from you, man. Thank you. So, Ralph, welcome aboard, mate. Thank you for jumping on today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm happy to, finally I made it. We made our travel today back from Isan, so they call in Thailand. So it's countryside, northeast, country border to Laos. And and I'm glad to be here and to see you all again.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on board, Ralph. I'll get back to you very soon, mate. And Steve, this is another special guest that hasn't been on before. You might know him, Steve from China. How you going, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. Thank you for having me.
Okay, awesome. Well, now we got you. We might as well start with you. Can you just I know people see your YouTube videos and they know who you are, but there's a lot of people that still don't, that are watching this. If you could just sort of, go over within about a minute or so, a couple of minutes, just a little bit about your journey so far.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, I think I originally started with my paying ads back in November before everything kind of kicked off, and I've kind of just started to look up to others, basically more successful than myself, kind of being inspired by video marketers in general. And looking at even I came across your videos way back in the past, and just looking at how these guys doing it, how they are able to reach to the level that they want to be at. And for me, it was just kind of more like, let's just go, rather than just trying to watch these videos time and time again, how about I just take a step back and just do them myself and get involved with that. So I started branching out and I started thinking about doing video marketing myself, and the results just kind of came and started building up on that basis. So I've kind of leveraged from MPA, and it's just kind of been a successful journey from there. Now I'm currently living a laptop lifestyle whilst being here in China solely because of MPA alone. And I know that the journey for MPCA is just the very beginning for me as well. So I'm really looking forward to kickstarting this whole Bitcoin path to move forward, especially once I've finished with my paying ads. It's just going to go all back into my paying crypto ads. And so this journey, I'm really, really looking forward to be honest. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, you said that you were obviously doing other programs like myself too, and those programs just disappeared, but you always come back to MPA and it's always been reliable for you, yeah?
Absolutely. I think there's one of the main things is that Uday and the whole team they have a structured business. And I say this time and time again, there's a lot of people who build businesses just for the sake of money, and it's pure greed, or they set it up to scam people out of a hard-earned money. But this is a long-term structured business. With regards to my paying ads and my paying crypto ads, there is so much like the future in these companies are, like Uday said, maybe one of the webinars, maybe a week or two back, that this is only like 1%, like MPA or the company as a whole has only reached 1% of its true potential. And you see the Alexa rank of the company that, you know, they're gradually working their way up, especially with MPCA's way. There's so much growth that's gone on, the payouts and everything like that is just phenomenal. So honestly, this is really something exciting. And I always say to people, it's much better to get started sooner rather than later, because you will miss out. And honestly, it's just, you don't want to miss out on this, honestly.
Yeah, mate, Steve, I'm the sort of, you're probably the same boat as me, and in the sense that we live in a foreign country and we rely on MPA,
Yeah.
And it's never let me down, man. It's never let me down. And obviously MPCA is the progression, the next leg of that. There's always risk in business, but in MPA and the management, there's, I can sleep at night. Not with, put it that way. I can sleep at night.
Yeah.
So yeah, very interesting comments. I'll get back to you soon, Steve.
Sure thing.
Ralph, mate, you're probably a bit like us. You've moved to Thailand, got yourself a Thai girlfriend like myself. It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yes. I'm really what do I can say? I'm very, very happy. So, and yeah, just to introduce myself a little bit. My name is Ralph, and I'm from Germany. I'm living in Thailand now for more than 2 years. Never thinking about this. If you would ask me 3 years ago and tell me, yeah, you will live in Thailand, I would say, no way, no way. I never had the idea to go to Asia, especially to Thailand. But as life happens, and today I must say the best decision I ever made, and left everything behind, start new. I was working for more than 30 years in different banks in Germany, and I thought, okay, it's time for retirement. And as you know, you can have a very good living here in Thailand for cheap money. So, but after 1 year, I felt, oh, there's still a kind of energy inside of me. There's something I want to do, but I don't want to go to the usual job. And especially in Thailand, it's not easy for so-called Farang, for a foreigner to get work, to get a work permission. So I was thinking about, why not try to do something online, And first I was thinking to give some seminars, talk about my experience with banks, and then I saw so many trainings and so much stuff and nonsense. I said, no, I not want to go there. And I started to invest some money, and actually I started with another F share in September last year. And then for more than 1 week, every morning in my living room, this face was popping up in my living room. And it was NG, and then I said, this guy is really awesome, And so this is how I came to MPA and to MPCA. And now I'm, working every day, so to say. I have my plan. I'm looking for, building up my Apex 2 to 3 years. I'm not withdrawing, and I can make my living, fortunately, from my savings. And my plan is to max it out, and that's my plan, and that's my way, and I will go there definitely.
Yeah,
I'm very disciplined
thanks.
about this.
Yeah, you have that already in your previous experiences in your work life. So yeah, no, that's good to know, Ralph. And you've certainly, definitely sort of same deal. Moved to Southeast Asia, Steve, Southeast Asia or China. So everyone should move to Southeast Asia. Just don't move where I am. I had one guy say to me, "Oh, he wants to move in Chiang Mai and come and live with me." I said, "Don't do that." Okay. So thanks, Ralph.
I just met a friend of mine. He just came back from Germany, and he told me about 4 degrees. I say, "Oh my goodness!"
Yeah.
I'm so happy. We have 35. Totally fine. And sometimes I must really say, "Oh, it's winter time in Europe, and we have 30 degrees, 35 degrees, and it's awesome. It's like living paradise for me."
Yeah, it's definitely something to consider when you get to a point where you've got options, and you can just get up and leave. It's something to think about. So the next person I want to introduce, I mean, this guy's I don't know if I want to say this, but this guy's a beast. That's all I can say. He's a beast, and he's been around the game for a long time. And I guess if you want to get to the next level, here's a tip: just go for a mentor and just join his program, right? And you're gonna get more value than you actually from the actual program, from the teachings that you're gonna learn from the mentor. And I did join Antero in a program, so I learned a lot from you, man. But yeah, it's been a pleasure knowing you, Antero.
Definitely, NG. Appreciate you, man. One of my passions is PR, is people. I love reaching out to people. I love helping people. I got started in my journey long ago in college. It was early 2000s. I was on this journey of,
Wow.
How can I make money online? Entrepreneurship was something that was planted in me, not by my parents, but it was a derivative of what my mom went through, the struggles financially growing up as a kid. Simple stuff. I would ask for a candy bar in a store while checking out, and I can see her body language was, and I can vividly remember that her body language was, we don't really have it. I need this to pay bills, but she did it anyway. So that stuck in my head for a long time. And as I got older in college, I was to myself, I was thinking, there's no way that I'm going to be working the rest of my life for someone else and just make ends meet. So I set out a goal. I said, 35, I'm going to retire from whatever I'm doing. So I got started in the network marketing MLM era, went to the hotel meetings, did all that stuff, called my friends and family, made a list of friends and family. And I made some money, but it was like a job. Network marketing was like a job. I did a lot of footwork. So 2008 is when I came online to find out, how can I reach more people online? What can I do to attract people to me instead of me chasing them? And I ran into a couple of mentors in 2008, and the game just changed. I learned about sales funnels. I learned about marketing psychology, what gets people to move, what gets people to pull out their credit cards and just purchase from you, just from the words you use. Now, there's nothing deceiving about that, but there's a lot of marketing companies out there that do the same, strategy. So I learned all this and I brought it online, and it's been a great ride ever since, man. And I'm able to use YouTube videos to get my point across, to brand myself, to reach out to people, and ultimately to build relationships. That's what it's about in the end. So I'm enjoying the ride, brother. I'm full-time from home, loving it. MPCA, my first rev share, I forgot the name of it, but I didn't understand it. And when MPA came out, I was thinking like, man, this is probably another one of those deals, put your money in, and then after a long time, it's going to disappear. But I saw, here's what drew me to MPA. And when that PayPal incident happened, I thought it was over, completely over. I was like, oh, this is it. PayPal got a hold of them, it's done. But when MPA came out of it's kind of like they came out from diversity. That right there solidified my decision to stay with this company or whatever Uday is going to do. MPCA, I said, oh, I'm on that, because this guy's integrity, his drive is so strong. Just from we were down 180 days with that PayPal deal. So after that, coming back and strong, I was like, oh yeah, this guy's he knows what he's doing. He has a vision, not just for the company, but for the people. And that's what solidified my decision to stick with MPA and now MPCA to build this thing massively and get it out to the world.
Yeah. Excellent. That's exactly, I mean, when MPA got the funds back from PayPal, I'll be honest, it could have gone to either way. It could have gone either way, right? And then once the funds, Uday said, look, the funds will be back into your account. Everyone will get the funds back and seed money, and then we can continue. And then when that happened, we pushed the button. It took a couple of weeks, a couple of days, because I had to do a couple of million each. Until that happened, I'm just like, this guy's the real deal, right?
Real deal.
Most people would have just gone off and and gone in the merry way, but this he didn't do that, and that's why we're all sitting here today. We're all I have a lot to thank for you today. So I'm very, very happy. So, but what you said, Tyrion, when you said about the part with the putting out the content and people attracting to you, that is a very, very big point. We might talk on that a little bit later, but most people are going out there and they're just spamming, right?
Right.
They're not creating value, and the people aren't, because when they get attracted to you, it's a different ball game.
Different ball game. Yeah, that's right, brother. Content is king. When I was first coming online, I always heard that phrase, content is king. I didn't understand it at first, but now it's like when you put your whole authentic self out there to be seen, and you're giving something of value that people can take home and think on and ponder it and use it, that just changes. That's a paradigm shift right there. And when they can reach out and, so to speak, almost touch you, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. And people are looking, I was always taught, people are looking for people to work with who have a high integrity. And what better way than video marketing? It's you can tap into at least 2 senses with video marketing, and it's powerful. I do a video every single day, or multiple videos, 1 or 2 a day, man. Clockwork.
Absolutely, man. Because we know it works. We know it works, man. Absolutely. Yep. It's like, Ontario, and every time we do a video, it's like money in the bank. Like money in the bank. Right. So, it's like, well, how much do I want to get paid today? I might do 2 or 3, So
that's right.
We all know this. So guys, for Toya and Lou, I know I should say Lou and Toya because that's your brand, but I want to be like a gentleman, right? I want to be like the lady first, then the gentleman. But guys, you guys are massive. Please tell us. Everyone wants to know your journey. Everyone knows you, but if they don't know you, tell us about you guys.
Well, we came into MPA after the PayPal thing, and at the time I didn't know anything. I didn't even know what Bitcoin was at the time. I was in investments. I was in real estate, and all I wanted to do was be free. I didn't want to work for a boss. I wanted to do my own thing, and I wanted to be myself. I know I pissed off many a boss coming into work just being goofy and clowning around, and I didn't want to have to answer to somebody, you know, having to, you know, wear the suit and tie and be a certain way, and I wanted to find something that I could do, and then I was searching Bitcoin, and somehow I stumbled on NG Gavin, and then I learned about rev shares. I learned what a Bitcoin was. Remember that talk we had when you were telling me what Bitcoin is?
Oh,
and I had no clue. And I just studied it and studied it and studied it. Because for me, it wasn't about money. It was about being free.
Yep.
You know, it was about being myself, being free, not having to answer, being able to travel, being able to do the things that I want to do. And then I saw Steve, and he was doing it. And then I started reaching out, and we started meeting other people, and they were doing it, you know? And MPA is such a stable program that you can kind of use it as a basis, a foundation. Mm-hmm. So you're building that up, you max that out, you're getting $200. Now you have $200 worth of currency coming in every single day. And then you can take some of that money and you can build up MPA, and then you build up MPA and MPCA. And now that 200 is 500. Now you have $500 a day. And I can see the process to freedom, you know, because money, you know, money nowadays, money is freedom. You might as well just call it that, you know. Money gives you, it's like a ticket to freedom.
Yep.
And then we started making videos, and you're the one who told us, hey, why don't you guys make a video? And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, because
so I started making.
Sorry. I was just gonna say, when I met you first, you were doing. I'm like, dude, make videos. And then Toya came on the scene, right? Because you were just doing it by yourself first, right? And then Toya came on, then you became like a couple, right? That's when you just like totally blew it up. Yeah?
Yep.
Yes. And then through the videos, that just opened up a whole, people contact us every day and they join us, and we see them, we see them, you know, because you get a little message when you get a referral.
Yep.
There are referrals, and it's like, okay, it's 5 cents, and then it's 50 cents, and then it's $2, and then it's like $40, and you see, like, every time those consistent referrals grow, you know that's a good thing, because their account is growing, which means they're getting closer to freedom, and you feel good because somebody believed in you, and then you rewarded them and like, see, what I said was true. You took you had faith in me, and you joined this thing, and now you see it's true, and now you're getting free. And it makes me feel good, because when I speak about MPA, it's like I can speak with confidence because I really trust the program, and I'm seeing the results in people's lives, and I know that I'm helping people the way you helped me, you know? So now you inspired us, and we're inspiring other people, and the world goes round and round.
You guys are crazy, man. Congratulations on your 800 ad packs. That's been awesome. That's an awesome feat. So are you guys definitely gonna have to do the champagne thing once you hit 1300 or went to 1500 or whatever you want to do, until you get to $200 a day. You're gonna do. Oh, you do that every weekend. Sorry.
Might be an island.
Awesome. Thanks. Well, we'll get back to you in a minute, okay? So, thanks for jumping on board. Appreciate it. So the next person that needs no introduction, I know you've been on many webinars, but just in case people don't know you, how's your journey so far, Grandpa?
Yeah, wow, I thought you were going to go to Casey, man.
No, man, I'm going to you, man. I'm going to you.
I was like busy washing my long johns, so that I could pass them over to Lou and Toya to pass on to that, you know who.
Yeah.
Grandma said, "What you doing with them long johns?" So I got a purpose. I got a purpose in mind for these.
Hey, Grandpa, are you related to Ontario at all? Are you guys brothers from another mother? What's the deal there?
He's my father from a previous life, and I I liked him so much. I said, well, I want to keep the name when I'm born again. So
Finally found my son.
yes, you did.
A long
Yes,
time.
you did. Yes, you did. And I know I got lots of spankings coming. So, you know,
That's
hopefully
right, son. We'll talk afterwards.
Okay.
Talk afterwards.
Well, yeah, I just, you know, my name is Dennis. I'm in Japan. And like Steve said, you know, it's better to get started earlier than late. That's why I've got a 15-year-old grandson. I got started early. Yes, I did. That's why grandma ain't coming in here. She, yeah, well, what gives me great pleasure? Well, I can't read that. I can't see that. Well, you have to hold it up when you guys are on your thing, you know.
I think it says "We love Grandpa."
I
right?
see. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What gives me great pleasure is to see so many young people that get it. You know, they get it at an age where they can receive it and then benefit from it. You know, I mean, we don't have to go down the road of how it all got here, the control thing, you know. But I'm so glad that people got it in their heart, you know, that freedom is important. Oh, here comes N Cheese, my mascot.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, we got another
Oh,
mascot.
Steve's got one too. Look at his dog.
Yeah, don't let these two see each other on camera, man. It's going to become mayhem.
Oh, wow.
All right, well, I'm not going to hang around here long. I got into RevShare in 2014. We double, tripled our money, and then we did kind of the opposite. We had the money, and then we went for the shiny object thing and lost it. Grandma said, "What did you do?" I lost our money. Oh, shit. So then when I wanted to start MPCA with Angie, she goes, "No more rev shares." Oh, shit. You know, but then I started watching Ontarians' videos, you know, and I'm going like, well, you know, this is doable. This is doable. I learned a lot from Ontarian. I got to tell you. Then NG says, just go up to the file section and start following the training. Videos, do videos. I said, okay, I'll do videos. And then boom, Grandma says, why are there so damn many videos of you? I don't know. But I think it's great, man. I mean, it just gives people this opportunity to break free. You know, that's what people want. They want to be free. They want to enjoy their life. They want to enjoy the people in their lives, right? So let's just do it.
Awesome. Thanks, Grandpa. And I'm still going to Facebook, and I was typing Grandpa. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm losing it. I'm like, Grandpa. So it's working. It's working. Casey, and I look, Casey's a quiet achiever, but one thing with Casey is he is consistent, and I'm like, I need to get this guy to a level where he's like, you know, he's making all this money, you know, and you've already told me your goals, Casey. So, you know, we're just gonna keep working hard, man. That's all it is. For people that don't know you, if you could just say a little bit about yourself, bro.
Well, after going through and listening to everybody on the panel, I am like the complete newbie. And y'all are like God's untouchables to me. I've only been doing this for about 3-4 months now, and I'm learning. I'm way into the learning phase of this. I do marketing for small businesses right now, so this whole rev shares and making money buying ad packs and all this was kind of a whole new world for me. I love being an entrepreneur. I mean, I'm getting my kids to sell Pokemon cards, trying to get them into the entrepreneurial spirit and get them to learn how to make money. That way they don't have a boss. And I mean, I've yet to find a boss I do like. They all seem to suck for some reason, and I just haven't figured out why. So that's pretty much about me.
Okay. Hey, you know, the thing with you is, you know, I describe Casey as And I think, and I say this in a really, you know, fond way. You know, when you go to those parties and it's like the dude that's always there in the background, right? He's always there, but you don't know his name. But then you're like, he's always there. And then after a while, you get to know him because he's always there. And then eventually, you know who he is. Everyone knows who he is. Just takes a little bit more time. So Casey, man, you just got your own way of doing things, but it's all good. You're going to get there in the end. Just keep hammering it, and it's going to get there. So what I wanted to talk about was, I should talk about the stats of MPCA. I mean, just very quickly. I mean, we're at, the Alexa rank is under 10,000, 2,659 Bitcoin paid out. The stats are absolutely crazy. 49,000 people have joined. There's 1,664 people online as we speak. So things are going really well. The business is going really well. MPA is going really well, and MPCA, as the price of Bitcoin just goes up and up and up, we're going to be able to capitalize on that because it's true Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. And obviously, you know, the company is going to make a profit as well, and those profits are going to, guess what? They're going to go back into MPA to feed MPA. That's why MPCA was created. So it's going to be an interesting, a very exciting year, you know, and I'm truly pumped. But the question that I get asked all the freaking time is, and you guys probably know, how do I get referrals, right? So everyone on this panel has got experience in getting referrals. You guys got experience getting referrals at some degree, right? So I want to know on your, I guess, your techniques or what's worked for you and how you've got referrals. I know you just started to absolutely blow it out of the water, Steve, with your stuff. Can you give some tips, or maybe people that want to get referrals, what would you advise?
I would say, well, for everyone who's basically watching, I'd say don't make excuses for yourself, because the only thing that you're kind of limiting to is just the amount of progress you can actually make with making videos itself. The number one thing, like people say, oh, there's too much competition, or like, you know, everyone's doing videos, I'm not going to do that, I'm going to do something else, you know. And most of the other alternatives for getting referrals are maybe to spend money, but with video marketing, or like YouTube videos, for example, you don't have to spend, you may have to spend money on like the essentials, like a camera or something like that, whatever the case is. But if you actually use after you've made the initial cost of getting the basics set up, you don't have to pay for anything else. And the number one thing is just to, you know, be yourself. A lot of people will say, you know, there's too much competition or whatever, but everyone resonates with people differently. You know, we could make exactly the same video. We could have the same content, but we'll put our own personal spin on it. And people, you might have more signups one day. I might have more signups one day. Your video might rank better. My video might rank better, because people are going to resonate with people differently. And that's how results build. That's how consistency builds results in a long-term basis. So for me, like when I started making videos, I did originally start, here's a tip actually. Some guys, they'll put like the company or the brand name, and then they'll just say day one. But for me, I try to think more of on an SEO perspective. So a search engine optimization perspective, reaching out to different people. So I'm using different titles. My videos are not necessarily so much about my progress, but more about reaching out to other people. What kind of prospects, potential people can I find to reach out to other people? So my referrals now have hit like something like 280 referrals in MPA. And it's all come from branching out to different people, because a lot of people are doing like MPA or MPCA day one, and people are following their progress, and, you know, they resonate with those people and they're saying, you know, how things are going and stuff like that. But for me, it's more about kind of staying consistent with the type of videos that I'm making, but it's more about just reaching out to loads of different people. And so what I mean by that is, like, basically I have like a pre-recording of what the company is about and how it's changed my life. And then I kind of go into like what the company is itself. And then I show my stats from the video. So every day, the best thing about RevShares is that we've always got progress within our earning balance, or maybe with potential referrals and commissions and so on. So there's always something to talk about and always something to show on a daily basis, or sometimes two videos a day. I've done that as well. And you can always show progress within those videos. But the difference is like using different titles, reaching out to different people. And when I say different titles, I mean potential keywords that people are using to find money-making opportunities, or to find how they can make money with Bitcoin, and actually learn about that process. So when they start following you, it's just going to make massive results. And a lot of people are following me, messaging me on Facebook, and some people are saying, really grateful for the value. Like right now, I don't feel like I'm giving a lot of value, but obviously because it's a new business model, it's something that's a real game changer for a lot of people. Because I've even got a referral. She signed up with me last week, and she's going to be putting in $2,500 in MPCA sometime this week as well. So there's a lot of big people, like big starters, who really want to take this and can see the potential that this really has. So I think it's just about reaching out, staying consistent, and you'll sooner or later you're going to start getting those results. If you can tweak things along the way. There's a lot of people who make like excuses for themselves, or they start really slow, like maybe one video a week or one video a month, but it's all about the consistency. When you start gradually working things and making things easier for yourself, like you can pre-record certain things in your videos, and then you can start branching out to people. And then when you start producing those videos on a consistent basis, you might not have as much time as we do, but even if you just start making those videos now, it's going to do you so much favors in the long run. Like right now, I'm probably getting at least 1 or 2 people signing up a day. Even if I haven't done a video for like a week, some of my videos, like in the past, are now up to like 7,000 views and stuff like that. But if you start building consistency, just take the assumption that an average video might get 100 views a day. So you're looking at huge potential, like maybe 30,000 or something like that per month. And then, all that traffic's going to build, and then you're going to have potentially more people to resonate with you and join with you. So it's just going to be phenomenal.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Do you, very interesting. Good to get feedback on what you're doing. With pre-record, I don't do that, but that's a really good tip, man. I've seen other YouTubers do it. They do a pre-recorded, like at the end or at the beginning, and it instead of doing it every time. Yeah. Do you build a list? Do you build, like some people do, send to a capture page, or do you just send them straight to Facebook? What do you do?
I think you have to follow with the times. Like times are changing massively. Like email marketing is still very positive. I'm personally from a solo ads background, but for me right now, it's all about social branding. You look at big people like Gary V, Gary Vaynerchuk, for those of you who don't know, but for people who are really branching out and starting to take notice of all these different social platforms, I think social branding is massively important. And you can take the advantage, like with rev shares, that are, being able to produce results every day. You can use that content to make daily consistent videos to keep people updated. And like I said, like I don't necessarily use email anymore, but I use Facebook as a platform to drive people to. So I get people to follow me, and it sometimes has that advantage, because when you produce the same content on Facebook, when people are liking and they're sharing and stuff like that, that stuff is just going to branch out to other people that you may have to pay for, like with solo ads. If you want more people to see that, very few people are going to share an email. But when people start liking comments and liking the posts that you're making, then that's going to make a massive difference. And I get a lot of people adding me on Facebook. I have no idea who they are. I'm not adding these people personally, but they're reaching out from me from somewhere. Maybe it's from my videos, maybe it's from their friends who are liking my posts and so on and so forth. So I'm just taking the initiative to build a social brand for myself, like through YouTube and Facebook, and just move forward from there, because I think that's going to work massively for me this year.
Yeah. What you said about Gary V, I get retargeted every day or every couple of days with something new in one of his new videos. So that must be his whole marketing campaign, and he's part of his social branding, because the guy's huge. But yeah, that's what he does. He retargets you and hits you with a new video, and then all of a sudden you share it. It's, and I know, Ontario, you do a bit of Facebook ads, sort of. I've seen some of your posts, but I might just talk to you a little bit about that when we get to you. But Ralph, I know you're just in the journey. Like, I know you're just starting off, and you're definitely no video guru or anything like that. But obviously, you're going to take a lot of stuff away from what we learned tonight. And I'm learning a lot of good things as well. What's your approach, or what's your personal approach, and how you would get referrals yourself from someone that is, I guess, new, that hasn't got a big social presence?
The first thing I have to say is I only do refer programs where I'm invested in, or where I'm engaged in, when I'm really totally convinced about it. So I make my own experience first, and also about everything, actually, I could say, even when I'm referring good restaurant or good meal or so, I have to have my own experience first. And when I like it, maybe you don't like it, but then I can totally say I was confident, I felt very good with it, and I can talk from my heart. And this is what I'm going through. When I refer something, it really comes from my heart. I'm totally behind it, and I can say I proved it. I'm in it for longer period of time, and I made my my good experiences, so I can really say give it a try. So, and what maybe sounds paradoxical, but two things I can say. First is get out of your comfort zone. If you do the same thing again and again and again, you cannot expect some changes. So you have to change your behavior. You have to change your what you're doing, or just and go back to what I think everyone has dreams, and go back to your dreams. What is your childhood dream? So I made my childhood dream come true, living in a country where the sun is always shining, and near to the ocean. And the other thing is don't do what you don't feel comfortable with. So if you don't like to do videos, don't do it. So for example, I'm not really a fan of making videos, but I'm the guy who talks on the street to people, who's easy to connect with people. And if you're not living on a lonely island, you're going to meet people every day. And when you got in touch with them, I'm not throwing I'm going in ref shares, I'm making money online. I just have a small talk, and I can say usually after 2-3 minutes, they ask you, what do you do? What is your job? How you do make money? You look quite young, you're retired, you live in Thailand, so what are you doing? And I say, yes, I make a little bit money online. Oh, you make money online? What is it? And then I'm not pushing all the information on them. I just say, oh, we can have a talk about this, we can have a cup of coffee, maybe next week or whatever. And then I show them what I'm doing. And I only show them. I'm not try to convince them to do what I do, So, and this is my way. And so, and then people get a little bit more, familiar with me, because we meet eye to eye, and we have already connection, and so the trust is bigger. This is my experience, And so, but as I said, you have to change your behavior. If you want to have different results or new results, you must think about what you're doing right now and maybe get a chance. And here are many people who can help you. They're all good leaders, and you don't have to do it on your own. You can get our experience. You don't have to make the same mistakes we all made, so you can learn from us. And on the other hand, do what you like to do. Not try to be the next NG or the next Ralph or the next grandpa, be yourself, as Steve mentioned.
Yeah, absolutely, Ralph. Yeah, just go with your strengths, and you can always work on the other things later. So that's definitely a good tip for newbies as well, because you're just starting out. But you can't expect to get to someone like Ontarian or Steve or myself, Lou and Toya. I mean, they just got up there just like that. They just get there like that. I don't know. How do they just get there like that? I don't know why, but Yeah, thanks for your input, Ralph. Now, you know, I mean, you've pretty much got all the bag of tricks. We can sit here all night and talk to you about your what your marketing is on Terrion. You know, we could have done a whole webinar just on you, just pouring out your mind. But what's your go-to? I mean, we do videos, we upload videos. It's always we see results. But
right.
what's your go-to?
Well, you know, like these gentlemen just shared, you know, you have to, and I like what my friend just shared, get out of your comfort zone, and you gotta find a way to brand yourself. Branding is a huge deal because when you brand yourself, you stick in people's minds. They think about you. I've had people come to me and say, "Man, I've been watching you for 6 months. You know, I just can't stop watching you." You know, it's the branding. It's the brand. It's who you are. Is all of us has a gift to give. All of us has a certain type of energy to give out to the world. So, but we have to be passionate about it. What I do personally is I hit my marketing at different angles. So I did a video probably a couple of days ago where I said, well, it looks like I'm doing a lot of stuff, but it's really just different angles of marketing. So I may be in a program and I can talk about like MPCA. I can market MPCA for a long time because I can hit different angles and talk about it differently. So that actually, you know, my goal is to get in people's DNA, help them to remember me of certain words that I say. And I do this a lot through sales funnels. I can build a sales funnel in 1 day or less. I've gotten pretty good with email follow-ups. I get a lot of open rates, and I can shoot out an email and get people to respond to me, you know, just through a simple email. So the sales funnel has helped me a lot. And I always tell people, hey, you know, reach out to me. In all my videos, you want to do if you decide to do videos, you want to give people a call to action. Have them reach out to you. Say, hey, give me a call. Reach out to me on Facebook. Let's talk. Let's talk about your goals. And it's all about them in the end. And when people feel that and see that, it's a game changer. It is, and you can maximize that. You can spread that on any marketing avenue, social media, you know, Instagram. I'm tapping in Facebook ads this year, you know, looking to master that. And I'm getting some responses on, you know, how to do Facebook ads. So it's really about connecting with people when it comes down to it and being real with them and say, hey, you know, this has been my experience. I'm making money every single day. You know, one of my avenues is, you know, I'm clicking the mouse every day. I'm making money. Anybody can do this, you know. And then in my group, I have a Facebook group where I teach, and Gavin, you're in that group as well. I have a Facebook group where you know, in my videos, I say, hey, you know, you're going to get free access to my group where I'm going to train you on how to market. So when I get them in that group, they're going to learn about MPA and MPCA because I teach them how to leverage those for, you know, buying traffic if they're not, you know, a marketing expert. So I hit it in many different angles as possible to really bring out, you know, what it is that I'm doing. So that's what's been helping me a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, you've got to a level where it's taken time, right? And it just takes time, you know. And like we said before, every time you do a video, when you first start doing a video, it's not like that. It's not money in the bank. You know, you got to do the hard yards first. You got to put out your first couple of 100 videos. But then once people, and even someone commented on the YouTube channel, they said the passive guru, right? That's your brand. They already know you, right?
They already know.
They see your face, passive guru, you know. So that's what you guys are got to do. You got to brand yourself. Facebook ads is just taken to the next level. You know, do what Gary Vee does, but obviously that we're not Gary Vee. But do what you're comfortable with first, but always look at doing expanding on that. Now,
definitely branch out.
Yeah, you guys, Lou and Toya. I always want to say Toya and Lou, but it's Lou and Toya. Okay, no offense, Toya. But you guys look, I'm going to put it out there right now. You guys jumped on with MPA and you blew it out of the water. I've got a lot of referrals, but you guys are the top. You guys are my top referrals. And what you've done is just absolutely amazing, right? How long have you been in MPA now? Not long?
Yeah, about 6.5 months, something like that.
Yeah.
Look, I'll be honest with you. I see those referral commissions coming in, and I'm like, yeah, I made a little bit, but they also made a bit too, you know. So, but I'm just like, what the heck? Okay, I said make videos, but you guys just took it to the next level. I mean, you guys, like, I said to myself, these guys are crazy, like, you know. But man, you guys are just blowing it out of the water. Please tell the people on this webinar what you guys do.
We just thought, and we came in under you, and we just put ourselves in the mind of the people who are new and interested, and they think they can't do it. Because when I first found out about rev shares, I was like, oh, that's too common. I must have watched 30 videos on rev shares before I finally found a sponsor. I just surfed YouTube and I surfed the net. And the reason I decided on you was because I was like, this guy can get me there. Like, this guy cares enough, like, from his heart to, like, really teach me what he knows. And you taught me a lot, and you taught me that. And then what I try to convey in my videos is I will teach you how to do this. I'll spend that time with you from zero. And that's what people want. They're like, well, okay, of course he can do that. He's some YouTube guy, and he's got like 500 referrals, and of course he can do that. But I don't think I can do that. And once we started to convey, you can do this. We can take you from a person who doesn't even know what Bitcoin is, and we can get you there if you're willing to work. And that was what you imparted on us. You were like, Lou, if you are willing to work and you're serious, you will grow. Yep. And so when we put out a video and when we contact people, we go, hey, we got you. Hold on to us. We will show you how to get there. And it is possible. That's why when we do videos, we go 100 packs, 200 packs, 300. We want them to see us growing because they saw us at zero. You look at our early videos, we were at zero, you know, and our level of knowledge grows. And I think what we impart is that anybody can do this. And if you think you can't do it, contact us and let me show you something.
Yeah, I mean, you guys now were in the position when you first started, like you were making your videos, and I guess it was daunting or challenging at the time because you're trying to portray that you guys can get there, but you got to be consistent. But you hadn't got the results that, like the big results, like myself, right? But now you're there now. You're at 800 packs now. So now you saw me, and I'm looking back on you. Now you're there. Now you're looking back on other people that have come.
We got some people in the downline that are coming. We got some tigers in the downline that are coming to take it. We got some people in the downline that are just beasts that started from zero that are monsters now.
Yeah, you guys are destroying it. And here's the thing too. So now you totally get what I was like. I was trying to, I did convey that to you, but now you guys are in the same boat as me where I was, and now you're looking to help those people that are just starting up, and I think that's an awesome thing.
Beauty of MPA is it's so solid. You know, there are people who because we connect with a lot of marketers and stuff, you know, and we know a lot of people who have gone through 3 programs, and they're like, damn, you're still doing that same program? I'm like, yes, because it's a solid program. You know, they're in a program, the program drops. They're in a program, the program scams. They're in a program, and then all of a sudden it's not paying anymore, or it just dries up. And then like, damn, man, how long you been doing this thing? I'm like, I'm telling you, this is where you need to be. This is the solid one. You're gambling on this thing and that thing and jumping from program to program. You need to get on this MPA. You need to get some of this Uday Nara action
Yeah. And that's true because every time they join something else and then they come back, you're like, people will just totally go, well, these guys have been doing it for 6 months. Oh my God. Like, why didn't I just stick with that program?
Consistency.
Absolutely.
When they see you and you're just consistently growing, like every time they see you, like you are growing. Like Steve is really good at that. Steve puts out this thing where he's like, this is where I was here, and this is where I am now, and people see that growth, and people say, damn, this guy's living in China. This guy's living, this guy's living in Thailand. This guy's really doing it. He eats off this. This is electric bill money right now.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Oh wow. Yeah. I said to I can't remember who I was talking to today. I said to him, look, I'll buy you a beer in China. I think it might have been not in China, in Singapore. Sorry, I think it was Keithy. I said to him, when I'm in China, when we're in Singapore, I'll buy you a beer. And he's like, oh, thanks, mate. And I said, oh, well, actually, I won't be buying you a beer. I'll be using Uday's money.
Yes.
So it's funny. But I wanted to say that you guys are my most best dressed referrals. I could you guys go the distance.
Oh, this whole thing, it's laundry day.
It's house clothes. We just woke up like this.
And Toya, you're always looking beautiful, and you always got your makeup on. And look, we appreciate the effort you put in. Lou, you're just a pimp. You're just, But you guys.
Well, I do try. I just do what I can.
But look, I will say this. I think that you're the pussy, Lou, and Toya, she stamps her feet.
No, he's not.
But now look,
he beats me.
Lying.
Oh, geez, you guys are crazy. But congratulations on your success, and 800, you've hit 900,000. It's game over.
Hey, thanks for showing us the way.
Because of you.
Thanks for showing us the way, and you guys inspire. Grandpa, Steve, we're in the same. I never thought I would be in the same webinar as you guys are my heroes. You guys inspire us so much, and you guys showed us the way, and you guys changed my life. This MPA program has changed our lives. If you are watching this and you are thinking about joining this program, this has changed our lives. It's no joke.
That's awesome. And we're only getting started, man. We're only getting started. MPCA has got Bitcoin happening, and 2017 is going to be an awesome year. I know a lot of people on this. A lot of people in MPA and MPCA. You're gonna start to see all these people that are going to start to max out the programs. Steve will max out. Latoya, you'll max out. You guys, or everyone's account is going to build so big that you're going to be taking out 200 a day. It's going to be awesome.
Gonna buy a lot of fedora.
So you guys can buy me a beer once you if I ever hopefully meet up with you guys one day and you guys buy me a beer. I just want one beer, okay?
Yo, shots.
We gonna get you
up. Thanks for. I'll get back to you in a second. Dennis, mate, what would you say with how you go with referrals yourself? I mean, personally yourself. What do you do?
All right. Well, I'll get into that in a second. I just want to say I'm so happy to be here with my family. My dad is here, Ontarian, and my two kids, Lou and Toya. So please forgive my family for disrupting your evening.
Yeah, anytime.
But yeah, in Japan, I guess, Steve knows what it's about here, and so do you, being in Asia. In Japan, they have a saying they call Ishinoue Sannen. Ishinoue Sannen means, Lou speaks Japanese. He's heard that before. It basically means you have to be on top of the rock for 3 years before you even get off the basic status. So when I introduced this program, MPCA, to Japanese people, they're already thinking, well, make it a good presentation, because I'll be with you for 3 years, bottom line. right? So, okay, well, first of all, they're not going to show up to the presentation if they don't have a max amount of trust in you already. And you don't build trust with the Japanese in a week, a month, or a year. Lou can tell you that. You're an outsider, okay? If you're outsider going to build trust with these people, man, it takes some dedication. So it's kind of funny. The Japanese love their technology. I'll be upstairs in my house making a live video. I'll have 3 or 4 of the members in my kitchen taking training, and they're all down there laughing their butts off. I said, what's so damn funny? They're supposed to be doing training now. They're all on their damn iPhones watching me upstairs doing my live.
They're probably watching you now, right?
Yeah, sure. Hey, I saw you, man. I'm watching you. Okay, cool. Turn it off. But see, they love these kind of things that set them free, okay? Now, many people think Japanese just follow the rules. They're tired of that crap, right? Their government has disappointed them. The banks have disappointed them. I mean, the list is just too damn long to go down of all the things that have disappointed them. So when Bitcoin came along and they find somebody they can trust, and like our German friend said, he gets in there and he does it first. He shows them that it works. Okay, well, that's what the whole thing is about with the Japanese. You got to show them that it works. And once they know it works and that you're going to stick with it, they'll watch you for a damn year before they even ask you, what you doing? And like Ontarian, man, he's out there, man. He's in there every damn day doing it. Twice a day, maybe 3 times a day, man. He's probably in there taking a poo-poo doing it. Hey, close the door. I'm making a video.
Oh, wow.
Don't worry, I'd be glad to close the damn door. Right? So, yeah, man. And then once they get with you, man, they stick with you. But they got to see you're consistent. If you're not consistent with the Japanese, they'll just take out one of them big knives like Casey's got sitting behind him. They'll cut you. I can see LaToya saying, I can borrow one of them knives for some of them damn emails that Lou's been getting. So, Casey, why don't you lend one of those, tools you have behind you to LaToya? Well, that's it. I mean, basically, it's based on trust. It's based on consistency. You got to be in there. If you flip-flop around in this country, in Japan, you're done. Nobody wants to do anything you're involved with. Okay? That's it for Grandpa.
Yeah, very, very good point, mate. That is a very good point. And that's absolutely true. That's what the foundation of this business is built on. It's built on trust. Absolutely, mate. And you got to help your people, man. You got to help your people. Can't leave them hanging. So, Casey, man, every time we get to you, you're like the last person, and then it's like, what are you going to say? But look, I'm sorry to do this to you, man. We go to Steve, then we go to Ontario, and it's just like, then we got Grandpa and Lou, and it's like, oh man, what can I possibly say? Yeah. But look, from your perspective, right? From your perspective, you're someone that is just new. You're learning every day. People are gonna resonate with you because everyone's probably in your position, right? Not in ours.
Yeah. I started off with doing, with coming from a business marketing. I started off doing Google AdWords to get referrals, and it works. Most of those people aren't responsive, and they don't really know who you are. So it's not like you're building a brand. You're paying for signups, and overall, it worked, but not for brand loyalty. Because even though I can get them signed up for MPA, it doesn't mean that I can now get them signed up for MPCA. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it worked, but I stopped it after a little while once I realized I couldn't get them to actually follow me as a brand.
Okay.
So then I started doing some email marketing too. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you're probably in the position of many people. Like, you haven't got that brand. People don't know you. Look, personally, from myself, I would just, and this is probably just a little, bit of a tip training kind of thing. I would just get the videos out, man, because when I was a nobody, I know you've done screen share videos with your results on that. Just focus on doing those, right? And just try to mix it up every day. Every couple of days, do those videos. But that's what I did. When I was a nobody, I was like, well, how am I going to get out there? How are going to be people going to get to know me? And I did those screenshot videos, and then I did the MPA. It was just MPA, all MPA. But that's what I can suggest to you, man. I mean, it's just going to take you a little bit longer, but if you're consistent with it and pump them out.
Yeah, and I've been doing about 3 to 5 videos a week doing that. So
okay.
We're starting to pump them out more and more, and I'm getting a little bit more comfortable on the videos. I'm a shy guy in groups, so I'm the guy that stands in the corner at the party.
That's okay, man. That's good.
That's
it looks like at least. Yeah, but hey, you're having a go. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And you look at all these people that are they're not, they don't have a big name or anything, but then they come out of the shell. Roscoe is a perfect example. Roscoe, you know Roscoe. He's really starting to get some people to listen to him. So guys, we've probably hit over an hour already, guys. Hour quarter. I mean, the time flies when you're having fun. This has been a really fun webinar for you guys, and the time just gone. It was like, damn, it's already an hour and a quarter into this thing. So we should wrap it up. But look, just final thoughts, Steve. If you want to, have any final thoughts, or is there somewhere you have a website or a Facebook or something that people connect with you?
I mean, just type in MPA and you'll probably find me. I'm joking. I think, guys, if you want to take the initiative and the advantage of Bitcoin, honestly, get started right now, because Bitcoin's value, like one of the best things, like especially with MPCA, is that like even if you get halfway through, and if you're earning like half a Bitcoin, right, and the value right now is $1,000, like just over $1,000, that's still $500 per day once you max out that system. $500 per day, and when Bitcoin's value keeps going up and up, like it's like the analysis and everyone's sort of betraying Bitcoin's value to go up higher, maybe by 2K by the end of the year, something like that. That's like, even if you're halfway through, that's still $1,000 per day. You got to take those things into consideration. So even if you haven't set yourself out to max out the system, or whether you don't think you can max out the system, this is by far one of the best opportunities you would definitely get yourselves involved in. So honestly, just take that into consideration, and I wish you all the best. So stay awesome.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on board, Steve. Really appreciate it, man.
You're
And
welcome.
too bad Logan couldn't jump on, but yeah, would have been great to meet up with him anyway. So you're doing other stuff, aren't you? You got to get out of the country. You're not coming to Singapore.
Well, next week I'm off to Korea for a few days, and then I'll be back. So I'm considering Singapore for the gathering. But I mean, we'll see how things go. Like right now, when I said I get back from Korea, I'm going to start knocking out 2 videos a day, and start really pushing MPA just to really max it out. And then everything's going straight back into MPCA, really. So just onwards and upwards from there.
Yeah, awesome, man. Well, thanks for connecting, brother. Thanks for coming on tonight. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And Ralph, thanks for jumping on board again. This is your second time you've been on board. It's good to get to know you. Slowly get to know you, because we're both sort of in the same realm, I guess. Do you have any final thoughts at all you want to share?
Yes, all I can say is just do it. So, when I talk to some people, and I had a conversation with a friend, and every time we meet, two times a week, he's asking me, so what is about this Bitcoin thing you are doing, And when I started it, he was really skeptical, oh, this is a scam and this is all failure. But now for, nearly 6 months, every week he's asking me, so what's it about? So I just told him today, it's fine. And he was looking at me like, go on. I said, no. What can I say? It's fine. I'm happy with it, So there are always people who have excuses, or they cannot get out of their comfort zone or whatever. So what I want to say, this is the first day of the rest of your life. So if you want to make something better, if you want to make changes, do it, start. And even if you have not big money to afford, just start, give it a start, give it a try. And I'm sure 1 year from now, you will be very, very sad if you didn't make the step today or in the next days. I'm really convinced Bitcoin will go up, the value will increase. And what can be better with earning Bitcoin and also providing by the increasing of Bitcoin, of the Bitcoin value. So it's just the best thing you can do right now. So give it a start and do it.
Yeah, absolutely, Ralph. Thanks for your thoughts, mate. Thanks for jumping on board tonight. Appreciate that. And Onterian, special thanks to you as well, brother. You know, what I've learned from you and your recommendations, I've made a lot of money. So I want to personally thank you. But do you have any final thoughts, or do you want to drop a link or any sort of website? Where can people find you?
Yeah, definitely, man. So final thoughts definitely is to just take action, folks. You know, if you're looking at this and you're wondering, can I do this? You know, yes, you can do this. We're just average people who decided to make a change in our lives, and it has to come to a point where, you know, where your back is against the wall. You know, I was at that point early on in my career where, you know, I was going to make this work, blood, sweat, and tears. I don't care what nobody says. And actually, my family and friends were against me. And that was kind of like fuel to the fire. You know, I was like, watch me do this. And I don't hear nothing else from friends and family. They wondering how to get in. They actually feel I got a couple of family members in another one of the rev shares I'm in. And I got more people who are inquiring now. So now they see, because they still go work a job. See, so I'm here at home. But the takeaway is to basically just, again, going back to branding yourself, take action. If you don't have a lot of money to start this thing, just put something in, get it started. And then what you do is, once you get those results, because people are fascinated when you can make money online. And a lot of people out there think everything's a scam. So when you can show an average person, okay, hey, I'm making money just by looking at ads, it gets them excited. So showing your results is an absolute testimonies go a long way. And that's what I like to show a lot of on videos, is proof. Showing proof that this actually works and the average person can do it. So yeah, people can, I mean, everybody here can find me, you know, YouTube Passive Income Guru. I just came out with my new ebook. You know, you can find it at passiveincomeguruonline.com. My ebook actually funnels people into Bitcoin and other programs, but I give different angles on that as well, on how to make money online. So it's pretty good, man.
Fascinating. So that's at the Passive Income Guru online, is it?
Yeah, just passiveincomeguruonline.com.
Awesome. Appreciate you coming on board, my friend. And it's always, every time I see you, it's like, you know, ka-ching, ka-ching, man. Thank you. You know how we roll, brother. Every time I'm doing a video, it's just like, you know, hopefully people will get something tonight from that. Something will, you know, spark something off in their mind and think, well, these guys are making videos. They're making, you know, a lot of money, right? So right. All I need to do is just pump out. It's just repetition and just doing it.
I like to say repetition breeds enlargement. Repetition breeds enlargement. You know, the more you do it, the more you get comfortable. The more comfortable you are, it becomes natural. I can't, you know, unless I'm sick in bed, I would not feel comfortable if I'm not doing at least one video or two a day. It's just not in my DNA now to not do a video. I got to talk about something. I've done so many of them. So that's the point that, you know, that's where your subconscious is now taking over your conscious. Your conscious is all your five senses. It sees all these things. It you know, if you're fearful, that's your conscious. But your subconscious, if you tell yourself every day, hey, I can do this, and you start saying that every day, then your subconscious is going to take note, and you know what? Your feet and your hands are going to start to move in that direction. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And it's just repetition. Yeah, absolutely what you said. I'm the same. I'll get up in the morning. I'm like, I got to do a video. Like, you know, I've said to everyone, I'm going to do a video every day. I'll do it. Right. But it's like every time I do a video, something good happens in my life, you know?
Yes, sir.
Even if it's something that, even if they don't join me, even if someone sees this webinar tonight and goes and joins Steve, Ralph, Ontarian, Lou and Toya, Grandpa, or Casey, my work's done for tonight, because what will happen is that person's going to buy ad packs, that those funds are going to go and feed the company, right?
That's right.
And it's contributing to everyone's paycheck, right? Basically.
Exactly right.
So thanks Ontario for jumping on.
I'm fired up, man. I'm ready to go do 10 videos right now. I'm pumped up.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Okay, Lou and Toya, you guys, you know, wealth of knowledge and wisdom, that's for sure, because you guys are at 800. You got the results already, and now once it's all downhill from now on. You know that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and MPA did it. It's like, if you're watching this and you don't know what to do, and you're not in a rev share, and you don't know what rev shares are, but you're thinking about it, and you want to get free, it's not about the name. NG, Gavin, Grandpa, all these people, they getting money. They're getting paper right now. And anyone on this panel can help you get there. You know, anyone on this panel has had the results and can help you. If you're serious, if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, and you always thought, I know there's somebody out there making money online. Look, everybody on here is making money online. Everyone on here has had their experience getting results, and anyone on here can help you get there. So get off the fence, stop making excuses, and help us help you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, it's like ingrained in my brain now. I know what you guys are going to say. But it's finally really good to meet you guys, because we've had so many conversations, and hopefully one day we'll meet you guys.
Oh, it's coming. Drinks on us.
Well, I'm a bit, you know, it only takes me a couple of drinks, so I've got to slow down, you know.
There is no, we turning up. When we come there, you made us thousands of dollars. We can't get you a couple of beers? Man, we're going to make it the street.
Yeah, okay. We'll get there. We'll get there one day, man. It'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. So thanks very much for
Singapore, but I'm going to be at the next one. We're gonna be at the next.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Well, you guys are once you do MPA, get that maxed out. You guys will be working on MPCA, and it's the what I can say is, from when you get to MPA, it's like it's a lot of work, but then to get to MPCA, it's like half the time. Well, in my opinion, it's like half the time. So one Bitcoin a day, baby.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
we saw your MPCA just go boom. He's like, hey, I got 120 APEX. Hey, I got 500. Well, damn, it's Tuesday.
Yeah. I mean,
what people don't understand is you max out MPA or you max out MPCA. The other one is easy. Once you max out one of the two, the second one is easy. And then you max them both out, you're making, I think minimum as of today, it's like $500 something a day. How many lawyers and doctors make $500 a day? That is some serious money. Yeah. And even if you're not trying to max it out, even if you're just using it to pay, it's like having a bank account. It's like, okay, well, I'm letting it build up, but something happens, your car breaks down, or you need something to pull from in an emergency. It's there. It's just a solid rev share, and a rising tide lifts all boats.
I like it, and it's going to get more exciting, man. Once Bitcoin, it could hit 1,700, 2,000 this year. So,
jeez,
it's going to be awesome, guys. So, looking forward to it.
Because it's getting expensive. So y'all need to get in. Y'all need to get in.
I reckon those clothes are expensive.
Like, remember back when Bitcoin used to be $1,000 each?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They'll be having that conversation. Exactly. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure. You guys are always fun, man. And I draw from your energy as well. So I'm learning through this whole process of learning through you guys. So yeah, thank you for coming. Appreciate it, man. So thanks for coming on, guys. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. So Dennis, man, any closing thoughts? What would
you know, when people are watching this kind of stuff, I mean, I hope you get it. I really do hope you get it. I mean, it's been laid out there as clear as it can get. If you watch this and don't get it, I don't get why you don't get it. You know, like when people, what are they worried about? Will I get support? Will I get training?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just heard everybody say, I'll support you, I'll train you. Okay. And what's beautiful is that everybody on this panel right now feels the same way. Hey, man, it don't matter who you join. You're part of the trend. You're part of the community. You're part of like what's bringing the world to the place that it should be, right? You don't need Trump to do that. We're doing it.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Absolutely.
Now, if you want to find me, all you got to do is type in Grandpa with awesome long johns. See ya.
Thanks, Grandpa. Appreciate it. And Casey, man, any final thoughts, my man?
Man, I'm just completely inspired. I mean, talking to everybody, listening to everybody, I'm just ready to go. People can ask me questions. I probably won't know the answer, but I at least know people that know the answer. So get started. That's all I could say is get started and get moving.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. And look, you know, I reckon in 12 months' time, we'll be sitting down having a conversation, and you'll count. Like, you know, you'll be definitely. Look, I'll put it this way: I consider you as one of my students, and I really want you to get to that level. But you know, you just have your own way, and I'm going to work with you to get that level, man. So we all have our own ways. It's all good. As long as we get there in the end, it's all good. So, yeah. But one thing about you, Casey, is you're damn consistent. I'll put it that way, and I think that's your strength, man. So draw on that, bro. So draw on. Just keep on pumping out those videos, man. And if you want to, I'll critique them, man, and I'll just give you some advice on how you can, you know, make them better. You know. Okay. But awesome. Thanks, Casey, for jumping on board. So that's it, guys. It's been a really good session. This is probably one of my favorite hangouts tonight because I got to meet some wonderful people. I got to meet Steve that I've finally been, you know, talking to on Facebook for a long time. Connecting with Ralph again, and Tyrion, your recommendations, I can't say enough. And finally to meet Lou and Toya. You guys are the number one go-getters in my team. Number one, just crush it. Just came from nowhere. It's like, damn, you know, these guys are doing awesome. And always Grandpa and Casey again. So thanks everyone for jumping on board. We're gonna cut it. Get back to the person that showed you this webinar. Doesn't matter who it is, no matter who you join, it's still going to help everyone, right? So get back to whoever showed you this, sign up, get started, and just take action. So thanks, guys. I'll see you guys in the next webinar. Thanks everyone for coming on tonight. Appreciate it.